In the heart of the lush African countryside, nestled between rolling hills and expansive savannas, lay the vibrant village of Kijani. Known for its rich traditions, close-knit community, and breathtaking landscapes, Kijani was a place where stories of ancestors were passed down through generations, and the rhythm of life moved to the beat of the drums. Among its many inhabitants was a young woman named Maria, whose life was about to take a remarkable turn. Maria was known throughout Kijani for her kind heart and warm smile. Her laughter was a melody that brought joy to those around her, and her compassion knew no bounds. Despite her inner beauty, Maria faced a constant struggle. She was heavier than most women in the village, and this made her a target for cruel taunts and insensitive remarks. Children would mock her as she walked through the market, and even some of the adults would whisper behind her back. Maria's mother, Mama Adia, was her greatest supporter. She would often tell Maria, "My daughter, your worth is not determined by the size of your body, but by the size of your heart." Maria cherished these words, but the sting of rejection still pierced her deeply. Suitors in the village, driven by superficial standards of beauty, would overlook her. As her friends married and started families, Maria felt increasingly isolated, her dreams of love and companionship slipping further away. Life in Kijani continued with its usual rhythm. The villagers harvested their crops, celebrated festivals, and upheld traditions. Among these traditions was the annual Festival of the Moon, a grand celebration that brought visitors from neighboring villages. It was a time of music, dance, and feasting, where the entire village came alive under the luminous glow of the full moon. This particular year, as the festival approached, excitement buzzed through Kijani like never before. News had spread that a distinguished guest would be attending, the wealthy and handsome trader, Kamau. He was known far and wide for his successful trading ventures, having amassed great wealth through his travels across the continent. Kamau was also renowned for his good looks and charisma, making him a subject of fascination among the young women of Kijani. The day of the festival arrived, and the village was adorned with vibrant decorations. Maria, though apprehensive, decided to attend. She wore a beautiful dress that her mother had sewn for her, its bright colors complementing her radiant smile. As she walked through the village square, she could feel the usual stares and hear the familiar whispers. Still, she held her head high, determined to enjoy the festivities. As the night progressed, the village square filled with music and laughter. Dancers moved gracefully, their movements telling stories of old. Maria watched from the sidelines, clapping along to the rhythm. Suddenly, a hush fell over the crowd as Kamau made his entrance. Tall and regal, he moved with an air of confidence that commanded attention. His eyes scanned the crowd, taking in the sights and sounds of the festival. Kamau's gaze fell upon Maria, and he was immediately captivated. Unlike the others who saw only her weight, Kamau saw the warmth in her eyes and the kindness in her smile. Intrigued, he made his way through the crowd and approached her. "Good evening," he greeted her with a charming smile. "May I have the honor of a dance?" Maria was taken aback. No one had ever asked her to dance before. She hesitated, glancing around to see if this was some kind of cruel joke. But Kamau's eyes held genuine warmth, and his smile was sincere. Gathering her courage, she nodded. "Yes, I would love to." As they danced, Maria felt a sense of joy and liberation she had never experienced before. Kamau was an excellent dancer, guiding her gracefully across the square. For the first time, the whispers and stares faded into the background, and Maria felt truly seen and appreciated. The night seemed to pass in a blur of laughter and music, and by the end of it, Maria and Kamau had formed a bond that neither could ignore. In the days that followed, Kamau remained in Kijani, much to the delight of the villagers. He spent time getting to know Maria, learning about her life, her dreams, and her struggles. Kamau was deeply moved by her resilience and inner strength. He admired how she had maintained her kindness and generosity despite the challenges she faced. One evening, as they walked along the riverbank, Kamau took Maria's hand and looked into her eyes. "Maria," he began, "I have traveled far and wide, seen many places, and met many people. But never have I encountered someone as extraordinary as you. Your heart is pure, and your spirit is unbreakable. I would be honored if you would consider becoming my wife." Tears welled up in Maria's eyes. She had dreamed of this moment but never imagined it would come true. "Kamau," she replied, her voice trembling with emotion, "I have longed for someone who would see me for who I truly am. Your words mean more to me than I can express. Yes, I will marry you." Their engagement was celebrated with great joy throughout Kijani. The villagers, who had once ridiculed Maria, now saw her in a new light. They marveled at her inner strength and the love that had blossomed between her and Kamau. Maria's story became an inspiration, a testament to the power of true love and the importance of looking beyond outward appearances. Maria and Kamau's wedding was a grand affair, filled with music, dance, and laughter. Under the starlit sky, they exchanged vows, promising to love and cherish each other for the rest of their lives. As they danced together, surrounded by friends and family, Maria felt a deep sense of fulfillment. She had found a love that saw beyond her physical form, a love that cherished her soul. In the years that followed, Maria and Kamau built a life filled with love and happiness. They traveled together, exploring new lands and cultures. Maria's confidence grew, and she became a beloved figure not only in Kijani but also in the many places they visited. Her story of overcoming adversity and finding true love spread far and wide, touching the hearts of many. Maria's journey from a village girl who faced bullying and rejection to a beloved wife and respected woman was a tale that would be told for generations. It was a story of resilience, self-worth, and the transformative power of love. And as the years went by, the people of Kijani remembered her not for her weight but for the beautiful person she was inside and out. As Maria and Kamau settled into their new life together, they decided to remain in Kijani, where they could contribute to the community that had shaped Maria and where Kamau's trading business could continue to thrive. Their home became a place of warmth and hospitality, where villagers and travelers alike were welcomed with open arms. Maria, drawing from her own experiences, became a fierce advocate for those who faced bullying and discrimination. She started a community group dedicated to promoting self-acceptance and kindness. She encouraged the youth of Kijani to embrace their unique qualities and to stand up against cruelty. Her efforts slowly but surely began to transform the village's mindset, fostering a culture of inclusivity and respect. Kamau supported Maria wholeheartedly. He used his wealth to fund various community projects, including a school where children could receive a quality education. He also established a scholarship fund for young women, ensuring they had opportunities to pursue their dreams regardless of societal pressures. One day, while Maria was walking through the market, she encountered a young girl named Amina. Amina was shy and often kept to herself, much like Maria had done in her younger years. She was also teased for being different, and Maria saw a reflection of her past in Amina's eyes. "Hello, Amina," Maria greeted her warmly. "Would you like to help me with something special today?" Amina's eyes widened in surprise but nodded eagerly. Together, they spent the day preparing a feast for the community group meeting. As they cooked and chatted, Maria shared her own story with Amina, emphasizing the importance of self-love and resilience. Amina listened intently, her admiration for Maria growing with each word. That evening, at the community meeting, Maria introduced Amina to the group. "This young girl is someone I see great potential in," Maria announced. "She has a kind heart and a bright future ahead of her. Let's make sure she knows how valued she is." The group welcomed Amina with open arms, and she soon became an active participant, gaining confidence and finding her voice. Maria continued to mentor her, watching with pride as Amina blossomed into a strong and self-assured young woman. As time passed, Maria and Kamau were blessed with children of their own. Their home was filled with the sounds of laughter and the pitter-patter of little feet. Maria instilled in her children the values of kindness, acceptance, and perseverance. She wanted them to grow up in a world where everyone was judged by the content of their character, not their appearance. Years went by, and the village of Kijani flourished. The changes that Maria and Kamau had helped bring about took root, creating a community where everyone felt valued and respected. Maria's story became a part of the village's history, a tale that parents told their children to inspire them to be compassionate and brave. One particularly beautiful morning, as the sun cast a golden glow over Kijani, Maria found herself reflecting on her journey. She sat by the riverbank, the same place where Kamau had first asked her to marry him. Her heart was filled with gratitude for the life she had been given, for the love that had found her when she least expected it. Kamau joined her, wrapping an arm around her shoulders. "Penny for your thoughts," he asked with a smile. Maria leaned into him, sighing contentedly. "I was just thinking about how far we've come. How blessed we are." Kamau kissed her forehead. "Indeed, we are. And it's all because of your strength and your heart, Maria. You've changed so many lives, including mine." Maria looked up at him, her eyes shining with love. "We did it together, Kamau. Our love made all of this possible." As they sat there, watching the river flow gently by, Maria knew that her story was far from over. She still had so much to give, so many lives to touch. And with Kamau by her side, she was ready to embrace whatever the future held. The legacy of Maria and Kamau's love continued to inspire generations. Their story was a testament to the power of compassion, resilience, and the belief that true beauty lies within. And in the heart of the African village of Kijani, their love story lived on, a beacon of hope and a reminder that everyone deserves love and respect.